from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you bitches 6 inches when I'm switching from Marco to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to get cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script, put my strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of sex. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. You got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
This is whack.
Yeah, welcome back. How's everybody doing? We took a little time off. We back, baby. We are back. You know what I mean? What up, Ryan?
What's up? What's going on, fellas? Ladies, what's up?
All right. What's up, Ryan? How's everything? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new guy here named Ryan. Ryan, could you introduce yourself to the crowd before we start?
What's going on, man? My name is Ryan Walker, better known as Historian from the Birdcage LLC podcast, representing them dirty birds from the ATL, them Atlanta Falcons. You already know how we get down, baby. You either get right or you get left. And
oh Lord.
Whoa, we already starting with violence. I'm just making
no violence.
Okay. I'm just making sure because you know now.
Two Falcons fans on the show. This is gonna be
okay. Hey, I'm just saying. Now, see, he's a passive Falcons fan. See, remember this. I'm an SEC fan first. So as a Georgia fan, it ain't nothing for me to get cracking. So much love on this podcast. I'm letting you know now. But I appreciate y'all having me on, though. What's going on?
Welcome.
All right. Chocolate Girl, how's it been? It's been a while, baby.
Chocolate Girls, hanging in here. Got a lot going on. Trying to get my Did You Hear What Chocolate Said back on the thing, but I can't figure something out. So it'll be back. Good to be here. Did y'all miss me on Tuesday nights? I miss y'all.
We miss you and we miss Czar. We haven't seen Czar in a while. How you been, Czar?
Very happy to be here.
That ain't going nowhere.
That's it.
Well, I mean, I can't say that, man. There was a point in time where Czar used to tell everybody it's going down like prom dresses. He barely says that.
Damn it, why did you say it? I didn't want you to say it.
Because you said one thing I can say when I see y'all make changes, I be so proud of y'all. Y'all really have no idea. When I see y'all make changes, I be so proud of you. Like when you said what you said about
whatever.
What is it?
Don't start.
Baker touchdown maker. I said, get out of here. Look at this shit.
Don't start
Oh
with me
shit!
today.
Look at this shit. Look at the chocolate girl. I love
I
it.
thought you missed me.
I
You
truly
giving me a
appreciate
hard time already. I just got here.
because you don't come around on Tuesdays, and I be jealous. Who went man are you with? That's why.
Don't you worry about that.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Don't you
Wait
worry
a
about
minute.
that. You asking too many questions up in this thing.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I had to come to North Carolina to find out. I am jealous.
Did you see
Just wanna
anybody?
let everyone- Nope,
Did not.
I ain't seen nobody.
That's why I keep my stuff separate.
That's right.
You know, left hand don't know what the right hand doing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Okay.
But you take 2 hands to wash
Stop.
your face.
Stop. Stop.
That's what I know.
Oh my gosh.
Get the party started.
This just
All right.
I don't know.
We got
Brian,
trouble brewing
I don't
already.
know why I picked this Tuesday to come back because he in rare form tonight. He in rare form.
All right
tonight.
now. All right now.
But Czar, I miss you, Czar. This my dude, Czar. I ain't been on here with Czar in a minute. Are we gonna talk Michael Jordan tonight?
No.
I was just watching. Hold on.
I might. You know what?
Because I already know what Czar gonna go. That's why I said he didn't cuss me out last. Let me just say this. Let me say this, Czar, before you start.
No, it's coincidental she said that because I'm watching the Drink Champs DJ Quick interview, the newest episode. Quick, I'm West Coast, so Quick's my guy.
Right.
And he got a problem with him, who's a rapper from LA. He's more, he's been out a good 10, 15 years, but he's still newer rapper from LA, whatever. And they asked him, they do this Time with Slime, which I don't know if all y'all know that, but that's what they do.
I know
that.
it. I know it.
So Quick was like, which was rare. He was like, man, yeah, they're doing mostly artists and shit. He was like, how come you didn't do like Magic or Bird? Like Quick brought it up. He said, oh, we don't really do sports. He was like, well, we can. And the problem was like, oh, I don't know about that one. We can do Kobe or Jordan. And he was like, I'm taking Kobe easy. And he said he did more with less. And I almost don't want to watch, but it's Quick on there, who's the main.
I love DJ Quick now.
Yeah, and he was like,
Quick.
talking about Jordan, same shit, Sharon. He didn't win a playoff series until Pippen got there. But he said he did more with less. Did this dude know Shaquille O'Neal is already more than what Jordan's ever had? A top 5 player of all time?
Okay.
And I know you love Kobe, and I'm not knocking Kobe. I'm not knocking Kobe, Sharon, but just
but listen.
Right.
Michael Jordan is the greatest NBA basketball player to ever play the game. Damn it. That's it. Now, Kobe is my favorite, but Jordan is it. Now I don't really care what anybody say when they want to nitpick and talk about, oh, well, he didn't do this until this person got there and this didn't happen. When you got to start getting into those conversations, that's when you know people don't know what the hell they're talking about and they're just looking for anything to refute what's obvious. So I don't listen to it anymore.
Right.
But I will say this. There's not much difference in Jordan and Kobe. Not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot of a difference. Right. And the more and more I listen to the NBA players that talk about Kobe and are upset about the disrespect he's been getting, it solidifies my point of view on the whole Kobe thing.
No, he just said he did more with less, Sharon. That's the comment that got me off guard.
No, that part, that's bullshit. We can agree on that.
Right.
But the other stuff that people want to bring up is just, it doesn't matter. The man was a bad motherfucker on the court, okay? And if I want to win a game, I want him on my team before 99.9% of these other ratchet ass players that we talk about all the time. Agreed. I know who I really don't want, and that's LeBron. I don't want him on my team because he's a cancer and I don't like it. I don't like him. He doesn't, people want to say he'll pass the ball. That makes him a great teammate. No, it don't. No. Because if I got to play to you, I can't actualize and realize and refine my gifts because I got to play to you all the time.
Right.
So you going up here and I'm just sitting right here. Big you, little me. No, that's not working with Sharon. Not the chocolate girl. But anyway, it's Talk Your Ish Tuesday, so. I know we didn't have this show to talk about Jordan, but when I see my boy Czar though, I got to talk about Jordan because you know we right here on that. We right here.
Now he said something about Shaq. Hold up. He said something about Shaq just now. Now let's talk about just for a second. I got to chime in on this. Let's talk about Shaq. Shaq actually had better players when he first walked into the league. Let's get that straight.
No. That's not what.
Oh, that's not what he was talking about.
No. He said the guy said Kobe did more than Jordan with less help. And I'm like, Kobe has Shaq. That's already more help than Jordan.
Yeah, Kobe got Shaq after Shaq had already balled out down in Orlando and dragged that team.
That's not what is that got to do?
But he was still in his prime.
That's my point.
Yeah, Shaq was
that's my point. He got a prime Shaquille O'Neal. My point.
And like you said, here's the thing: Shaq didn't really mature till he got to LA. Shaq was just young and foolish because he had. Let's get this straight. No disrespect to Kobe because Kobe is a legend.
No, exactly right.
But let's keep this a buck. Shaq don't leave, Penny get rings. A lot of people don't want to ever talk about a prime Penny.
Not until Michael Jordan retires, you know.
Exactly. Penny was a killer till those injuries started killing
until the injuries
any true basketball head know that.
That's true. That's true.
But I think Penny and Kobe would have went at it for years if Penny would have never got hurt.
My opinion, Penny was not as good as Kobe.
No,
he was more of a Magic Johnson type of point guard.
Yeah, I agree.
Kobe was
like
more
right
Jordan.
So
Kobe was more Jordan, and Penny was freaking Magic. Penny was a newer version of Magic. They could actually move a little bit faster.
Right.
So if I compared anybody, that's what those two would be.
Well, if you compare, I'm just saying in terms of greatness,
I can't say that already.
I can't say that if Shaq had stayed there with Penny, that he would have had 3 championships with Penny. I can't say that. I know Shaq
don't think he had 3. I think they might have had 2. I think they might have had 2 because they did have a squad that was loaded, and you had Horace Grant in his prime at that time in Orlando before he left and started falling down.
They might have gotten 1.
I give them 2 because after Jordan left, the East was weak. Let's be real. The only team you had in the East at that time was the New York Knicks, who were pretty much phasing out with Pat Riley.
Indiana Pacers.
Had the Pacers.
But here's the thing: the Knicks owned the Pacers, though. Let's keep it real. You even know that.
Not going into the 2000s.
The Knicks ain't own no Pacers.
But they owned them all through the 90s.
Yeah, but you just said, hold on. You just said they wouldn't have won after Jordan retired. Now we're talking 1999.
Remember, 99. The Knicks went to the finals right after Jordan retired.
Right. But in
the Pacers went 2000.
Indiana went.
And then ended up getting, who did they get?
But I'm saying, but by that time, they were better than New York. New York, Patrick Ewing got old. And when they went to the finals, they went without Patrick Ewing, actually. They went as an 8 seed, actually.
But the best player on that team that year was Latrell Sprewell.
And Allen Houston.
Oh, please don't get me started on him.
Allen Houston,
y'all forgot about my boy Larry Johnson.
Let's move on.
LJ had that bad back. He went the same after he hurt his back.
Slam Larry Johnson and his grandmama.
Let's go, Dennis. Let's start the show.
Hey, breaking news: Michael Gallup has retired from the NFL.
Well, good for him.
Wow.
I'm glad I didn't do the Cowboys.
Man.
Well, good for him. Just chill out.
Get your money and retire.
Get your money, retire.
It wasn't the same, man.
Go buy some real estate. Chill.
Exactly.
All right, Ron, let's get into these trash ass players, man. We ain't been here in a while. It's been about 2 weeks.
Okay, my first trash ass player this week, and this dude started pissing me off because he needs that focus on medicine. Dr. Umar. Do anybody know
Umar Johnson?
Yeah, this motherfucker needs shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because this motherfucker is gonna say on the Breakfast Club said black people attack Bronny James and not JJ Redick. Last time I checked, Dennis, and Sharon, when JJ Redick got the job, what we say about him? He did not deserve this shit, right?
He don't deserve it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck Dr. Omar talking about?
I get where Dr. Umar. I did. If you want me to be honest with you, I get where Dr. Umar is coming from because if you go on how long we've been talking about Bronny James, It's been about a month and a half. How long we've been talking about JJ Redick? It's been about a week and a half.
But still, we
You
talk
going
about
on, you going on relevancy.
We talk about it.
And you forget, the only Laker fans are sitting there thinking we really got JJ Redick as a head coach. After a while, people who not Laker fans are not sitting there thinking about they got JJ Redick in there. The real talk has been about Bronny James. Don't nobody talk about the first pick of the draft. Don't nobody talk about the second pick. Don't nobody talk about the third pick, the fourth pick, all the way up to 10. Don't nobody talk about the top 10 picks who are supposed to be franchise players. The 55th pick don't even always make the team. But the conversation is about the 55th pick and not the first 10.
Yeah, that's their conversation. That ain't my conversation.
And my last trash ass player, the men's USA basketball team. Why the fuck Jaylen Brown not on the damn team?
I agree with you. I think they trash for another reason. I think they trash because LeBron James should not be saving their ass for 2 fucking straight games. All right, he's 39 years old. He should not be saving their ass. There's a lot of other superstars on there that I think are playing stale as shit. One of them is Devin motherfucking Booker. Everybody keep asking me, who are you gonna change on the team? Devin Booker ass can go. All right, he can go. Yep. He really can go. Like everybody wants to keep saying, oh, then you can't interchange. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know how I feel about Ja Morant. I just want him to beat it. I'm just letting you know that was my bias. That was me, my bias answer. I wanted Ja Morant to beat it. So I'm having a conversation with my brother. He's like, who are you gonna take him out for? Devin fucking Booker. He's been horrible. His sneakers are ugly. His fucking game ain't been adding up. He's supposed to be the second best shooter on the team, and he don't look like it. All right, I'm telling you, his ass can go. Now I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's the part of Phoenix that ain't been really repping right, but his ass can go.
Wait a minute. Who named him the second best player on the team? Who said that?
I said second best shooter. Who
said that?
Hold on. Didn't Stephen A. say?
Who named him the second best shooter on the team? Who said that nonsense?
Me. I'm saying me.
Listen, didn't Stephen A. once say
Stephen A. was the one who promoted him? That was another one who promoted that.
He was the second coming of Kobe Bryant.
Exactly. Stephen A. said
he must have. He said.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He said that before a couple years ago.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was his prediction.
But that was what he put him in when they went to the finals. That was his opinion on that.
Prediction, but he has since backed off of that though.
Oh well, of course he's backed off. He's wrong about a lot.
I mean, you start to back. You know what it is? You start to back off when somebody goes from sugar to shit. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And then I think.
Hold on. I always give him this credit because I don't like him, but he knows basketball. Obviously, that was his forte. But when he does the other sports, I used to laugh when he was with Kellerman. But obviously, he has to cover it. But I always give him credit for basketball. But dude, he's been so wrong over the years, even in basketball, with his predictions. And I'm like,
why don't y'all prediction ain't nothing but a guess. Who cares?
No, but Booker been in the league. But Sharon, hold on. Sharon, wait. Yeah, but Booker had been in the league, Sharon, he had been in the league a little while. So that's not a regular prediction. We seen Booker. We knew what Booker was, and he all of a sudden comes out in his 5th year and says he's Kobe Bryant. Well, that's not a prediction. We've gotten a full size of seeing what Booker was.
No. He didn't say he was the second coming, as in he gonna beat him. He said he is a. I remember the episode, and what they were talking about is who got next. That's what they were talking about.
He was still way off.
Wait a minute. They were talking about who got next. And within the conversation, there was some conversation about Devin Booker, and they were talking about him. And then they started talking about his affection for Kobe. And he said, well, if you pick any player that's out right now, the one that's closest to Kobe would be him. But we don't know, he's probably playing the most like him because somebody else was trying to say it was what's the dude in Atlanta? Oh, Dennis, help me, Dennis. What's the dude?
Trae Young.
That it was going to be Trae Young, and it was like, no, it's not Trae Young.
Defense. I can't
remember who on the panel was saying Trae Young. I don't remember, but Stephen A. dismissed that and said, "No, I would give that to Devin Booker, as far as who's closest to him."
Yeah.
But
now, Devin, now at that,
let me defense, so we can't even compare those two. And I'm a Hawks fan, and I tell you that.
You're absolutely right, Ryan. And I'm gonna agree with you on that, Ryan. But I'm just gonna say, and this is what I'll be telling y'all when y'all be so fast to criticize Stephen A. Smith. When you on TV every day, you gonna miss 90% of the time.
Yeah,
because he's on TV every day, and then he's doing 2-3 shows a day. That's why when y'all sit there and be like, "Oh, Stephen A. Smith always wrong," I don't know why we listen to him.
No,
but
he's not.
Still, y'all.
No.
But Sharon,
I defend Stephen A. every day on a daily to somebody. I got to defend Stephen A. to somebody.
Sharon, this is the part that kills me, right? Then they say, "Oh, I can't wait to watch First Take tomorrow." What the fuck? Then you just say that you was tired of watching.
But Dennis, this is what I got for you though. When you talk about Stephen A. Smith, here's the thing that you notice. Now, of course, he's busy with different shows or whatnot. It ain't on him. I'm gonna tell you who it's on. It's on his research department because he's so busy. They get him information or whatnot because this is how this works. If anybody knows about this here, I can tell you this. Miles Garrett's even talked to me about it. Reporter for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and a few other news networks. They have a research team. The research team has screwed Stephen A. royally. Now, I'm going to say this about Stephen A. Hold on, Chocolate Girl.
No, I'm agreeing with you many times.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say this here. Stephen A. backpedals a hell of a lot faster than Primetime did back in the early 90s for my Falcons. I'm going to keep that a buck. And when you talk about Devin Booker's game, no disrespect to the brother, but this cat done fell off like a bad bag of dope. I'm going to call it like I see it. Literally, this cat has been one of them dudes. Like you, here's the thing: you can't even compare his game to Kobe because let's be real.
Anymore.
Kobe started off rough when he first got to the league. Everybody remembers that. If you remember Kobe in his early days, when he got time to let the game slow down and he used to pretty much do what Jordan did, go get it. It started to change. When you look at Book is a totally different player. If I had to compare Book to somebody, it wouldn't be Kobe. I just couldn't compare him to Kobe.
It wouldn't be now.
Even in his early days, I wouldn't compare him to
Kobe. That particular season
I don't disrespect Allen like that. Allen actually had better game and played
He was the leading scorer in the league at the time. I'm serious. He had a series of 30 or 40-point games. You remember this, Dennis?
Yeah.
I mean, he was on fire, lighting it up. And I remember Dennis, we was talking about him, and I told you then, Dennis, I don't even like Devin Booker. I can't stand
right.
him.
You told me, and I was saying, remember I used to sit on here. I used to be like, I don't understand what y'all like. I was like, Booker. I used to love him, but it seemed like since they lost that championship, he ain't been the same.
He ain't been bad.
He ain't been the same. He got to get out of Houston. I mean, he got to get out of Phoenix. You gotta get out of Phoenix. You gotta go.
Wait a minute, Dennis. I'm glad you said that. Where should he go?
I don't know. You need to go somewhere where he's the third option.
You came up with the question.
You gotta go somewhere where he's the third option.
You need to go.
You gotta go somewhere. You know what?
Hey, Dennis. Now you
know what? I'll be honest with you. I think him going to Golden State will be all right.
No.
I got a question for you.
Now, be the third option.
Got him on the Olympic team.
He needs more of a defensive game to go to Golden State.
Right. You got the
they just got two defensive players over there. They just got two defensive.
Who they get, Dennis?
No, they didn't. I'm sorry. I take it back. They got one defensive player.
I'm just gonna ask you who they get.
They got Kyle. They didn't get the other guy I thought they got. They got Kyle.
He'd be the third option in Golden State behind who?
No, he wouldn't. I said he needs to be the third option. I didn't say he was going to be third option.
Golden State, though.
But I said he should go to Golden State. Ryan done pressured me into a question I had to answer. But I think he needs to go somewhere to be a third option. That's all I'm saying. But Ryan pressured me into a question, so I had to answer. All right,
it wasn't.
Maybe honestly, Czar, if he goes to Orlando, that might be a good thing. Now that I got time to think about it.
You said Orlando?
Orlando. You got Paulo in France. He'd be a third option there.
I thought Orlando grabbed somebody already. No,
they got
Did they be a free agent? I thought they signed somebody.
Hey, Dennis.
They did, Zard.
Dennis. Donovan said stop hating on the light skin.
Yeah, I know. Happy birthday, Donovan.
Happy birthday, Donovan.
Hey, Dennis, don't worry about it. We be sitting there clowning, and that we can tell you. I tell it on the show. They trying to bring light skin back in pro sports, boy. The Chocolate Brothers, we hurting. They bringing all the El DeBarge brothers back.
Hey, Don, honestly, they done brought the white boys back. I ain't even gonna say the light skin. They done brought the white boys back. The best player in the NBA right now is all white, and they ain't even from the United States. Terror,
man. Hey, look
he
at
just
him.
killing
Look at him like
people.
this.
That's
Hey,
their fault.
you can tell he been in the rec parks with the brothers. You can tell in the way his game is because he nice with it.
And honestly, I seen him at the Olympics the other day. He was so fucking mad at his own fucking country. I've never seen the Joker get mad like this ever. Like he always got like just a regular game, and then at one time he went off on one of the Morris twins. But that's about it. I've never seen him this mad. I was like, damn, he is really mad at his country. Like y'all need to be fucking playing better.
Dang.
All right, where we at?
So
is on no, we gonna still on trash ass players. Ain't nobody else saying nothing but you. Yeah, go ahead. It's on you, Chocolate Girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the U.S. men's basketball team, not only because of Jalen, but like Dennis said, how you gonna only win by a point when you were 43-point favorite? How does that happen? What you doing? Are you just over there just taking people for granted? I'm like, when are they going to start taking this seriously and stepping up, or are they just tired? What is it? I don't understand it. You supposed to be from America. America supposed to be number one. It's America. They're supposed to be running the courts. And I'm like, I don't see that. And Steve Kerr, I'm a big Steve Kerr fan. I don't know. Something missing. It's like, I don't know. If does he have like is he spooked by something? I don't know what it is. I haven't quite figured it out. I got to watch a couple more games to see if I can figure out, but something's going on with him. And I don't like the way he was sitting up there praising LeBron. He praised him a little bit too much for me, talking about watching him and his leadership and how he galvanizes the play. That's your goddamn job, man. You the freaking coach. You be the coach. He ain't the coach. What you doing? You the legend. You Steve Kerr. Greatest 3-point shooting percentage ever of all time. You. Well, I mean, what are you doing?
He said he's not about that smoke no more, son.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure
Jordan
it out.
knocked
I'm
it
gonna
out
find out. I got a couple people I need to talk to. But yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. Also, Sebastian Telfair. You sorry sack of shiggity. That's what you are. Never lived up to your ability. Threw your whole career away. Didn't do shit in the NBA. Ain't doing nothing now. Why you gonna sit up here and open your mouth about somebody's business on a man that ain't even here no more? Daddy just died, and you gonna open your mouth to talk about some shenanigans when nobody can even verify? You could be lying. Whole bunch of people done come out their mouth to say a whole lot of shit about Kobe that I found out that's not even true, but that's a whole nother story. You could be one of them. You need to just shut your mouth, and shout out to Steven Jackson for calling his ass out on it. And I hope he keep going. Only thing I know, he better not try to show up to Texas. He better keep his ass out of Texas because, yeah, they're not happy with him down there. So anyway, I'm gonna say him. I'm gonna get off LeBron. I'm gonna go on to another one. But to all the people who still trying to stir this pot between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, y'all still trash. And here they were in the WNBA All-Star game playing with each other, having a good time and not thinking about y'all. I hope y'all were able to see that, and I hope it helps change the culture a little bit, because I'm really getting sick of all this nonsense. The storyline is tired now. We need to move on. All right. Halfway through the season, we ain't later for all that all that racist bullshit that's going on. And I think that was it. Was that it? I guess that's it. When I say it's it, I guess that's it.
Hey, John, we can't see your people, man. They got the
Who's the
head shot
people in the back? Is that Quick
No,
in the
I got
back?
my-
Who is that?
I get my trash.
It's one of them.
It's me and Spice. I'll fix
Oh, okay.
it. My trash. I'm just gonna go to the Diamonds, so we don't talk about baseball that much. Worst team in baseball is the Chicago White Sox, 27-75. That's 100 games played, and you have 75 losses. Like that is beyond. They're currently on an 8-game losing streak. The standings. So you got Cleveland first, Minnesota 4 back, Kansas City 4 back, and then Detroit in 4th place 10 back. And then these bums are 33.5 games back. That is pure pathetic. I mean, if you look at any of the other divisions and last place teams, every team at least has, 35, 40 wins. Like that, I don't know what happened to this team in the south side of Chicago, but they're on course. I don't know if they're on the historical course of being the worst team in the history of baseball, but they're pretty damn close at the pace that they're on. So I'm just leaving mine just to them. They get the whole trash, the whole garbage can to put their asses in. And I'm going to leave mine on the diamond.
Okay. Ryan, what you got, Ryan?
Man, Chocolate Girl had me over here just thinking. I had to change my background a little bit, when she started talking about MJ and the dream team and how things, I had to put MJ up in the back, man. A little something or whatever, a little bit of my artwork that I created. But all I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna go to a different sport that we ain't talked about. I talk boxing right now. Gotta talk about Ryan Garcia's ass.
Yes.
After the bullshit that he's pulled with running his mouth in some racist tones, this is my thing. I feel like this. Don't give him a shot because he's already telling you what it is or whatnot. Just like those old fighters from beyond. You go back to the days of Jack Johnson. You go back to the days of Joe Louis, and you had to deal with that bigotry. It's like, it's enough money in the game for all y'all to get it, but you got these racist ass folks out here in the world, even in the sports world. He was trying to be covert about it and got caught. So now, this is my thing. I live up here around Philly. I'm a Southern boy. So, boxing's my first love right next to football. So I'll tell you this here. Shakur Stevenson need to go ahead, take the fight or whatnot. They're agreeing to fight at 144. And this is my thing. Shakur, you have all the shit that you talk. I'm just going to call it for what it is. It's talk. Now let's see what you can do against somebody that will fight back. And I like Shakur. But this cat that he gonna fight, racist, nasty dude, I'll give him this. I would say he got a little bit of a mean streak like Duran, but Duran ain't never said no racist shit, though. That's the difference. But I like to see Shakur go ahead, knock him out, keep that belt around his waist, and put this cat in his place. Period. Just tired of, as Chocolate Girl was saying, it's becoming a problem when you're mixing political shit and racism within sports. Like, let this be the playing field. Let's just let this be the straight playing field, and let's not bring all the extra shit into the game that doesn't need to be there. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's just like, hey, we're going to see what this kid is made of because they want to dub him the next Sugar Ray Leonard. And I'm like, okay, we haven't seen Shakur Stevenson get hit in the chin like Sugar got hit. We've never seen his legs buckle. We've never seen him have to battle back and have to fight out of a corner because he's that talented to where he gets bored during fights. So now let's see what he does against a guy that could possibly hurt him in the fight. So that's one of my trash takes. And the other one, I got to get on Steve Kerr. You need to go ahead and quit bullshitting with Anthony Edwards and let that boy cook. That's one of your best hopes. Instead of you letting LeBron James carry this team and you sitting here holding his jockstrap because you want his legacy to be a certain way, we know you still got ill feelings towards Mike because he slapped the shit out of you in practice. It's what it is.
Nah,
You
I don't
still got
believe
ill feelings
I
and
don't
you want
believe
LeBron's legacy to be better, but let's keep this a buck.
Nah, I don't
Jordan is a
believe that.
two-time gold medalist, 84 and 92. And guess what? Mike helped you get rings. Mike set you up to hit one of the most iconic shots in finals history back in 96. You still pissed off because Mike put that right hand on you. You're lucky Charles Oakley, his boy, wasn't your teammate at the time in Chicago, because Oak would have slapped you like he did what's old boy's name that he slapped or whatnot back in the day. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. But all I'm saying is this though. Go ahead and let Anthony Edwards get his feet wet. Let the young fella get them legs straight. If you're going to play LeBron, play him. But here's the thing. He's 39 years old. Let this man save his legs. Let them young pups work. You know, let Anthony Edwards do his thing. Anthony, and I'm not comparing him to Mike, but his game is similar. Not saying he is, but that game is very similar and that tenacious attitude. But, you know, he got an Atlanta swag. He talk shit, so I'm with it. You know, I ride with the homie. So all I'm saying is go ahead and let Anthony Edwards cook in the Olympics, man. Don't hamstring this kid because he's got a chance to do some things for you. Because I can tell you right now, Joel Embiid's soft ass ain't gonna do it, and you know that from being a Philly fan, Dennis. Yeah, you can't say nothing because Embiid has fallen short many a days and hit that. Every time he hit the ground, you got to worry about him being Mr. Glass. Because every time he hit the ground, you got to damn near worry about him being.
I don't know if you know this about. I don't know if Ryan told you this or not, but I've been saying this for a while. Everybody on my 76ers is expendable. But Tyrese
got
Max.
Max.
Except for
Tyrese Max. I've been saying this for years. Everybody on my 76ers is expendable. But Tyrese Max.
And Paul George.
No. Tyrese Max.
Paul George
That's it.
came into a money
that $275 million say otherwise.
Somebody else will take the contract. Somebody else will take the contract.
I'm passing it on, man. That's all I got for y'all. See, I'm about to get.
I agree with you. Let me just say. I agree with you.
I can't say that I agree. He ain't mad at Jordan. Please don't be.
No, not that part. But he do need to stop.
Don't do that.
He still might.
No, I'm not going.
That right hook
he love MJ. He love MJ. He put.
You know what it might be.
You can love somebody but still be mad.
No, listen. I got an answer. I got the perfect. Listen, y'all. I got the perfect remedy.
She still got hit with that right hook.
No, hold on. But listen, this is what I think it is. It may not be what he's saying. It may not be what Sharon's saying. Yeah. So the reason why he may be pumping up LeBron's legacy is because he want to pump up his own coaching legacy and that he beat the greatest player of all time, not once, but twice.
True.
That ain't what I was thinking. When I said I was agreeing with you, let me say this. I agree with you with the Steve Kerr because last year Anthony Edwards was playing hero ball. Now this year, it seems like LeBron James is playing hero ball. Why we got these guys playing hero ball when we have a team? What are we not doing that is making this team oriented?
Well,
is what I'm trying to figure out. Why is there so much hero ball?
But Dennis, go back to the 92 Dream Team and that documentary that they talked about when they let a young Chris Webber, they let Bobby Hurley and those young kids come in there. They sat MJ on the floor, but the thing Chuck Daly did was let those guys know that, hey, you got small point guards that can get through you guys, and you got guys that are athletic enough to beat you. And it was pretty much Chuck threw the game purposely to get their attention so he could coach them. Steve hadn't figured that out yet, and a lot of the coaches that's involved, like Coach K and all those guys, were on that squad. So when you talk about being able to get this team's attention, you've got to be able to get their attention to be able to coach them and lead them, because you're talking about grown men who make more money than you at this point. And at this point, you're like, I'm a great player in the league.
They superstars.
Exactly.
They make more money. They're superstars.
Exactly. I'm just speaking on that. I'm not even speaking about superstar status at all.
Now they did have Cooper Flag come through and give them, some natural treatment. I ain't gonna say he beat them, but he gave them some natural treatment. And Cooper Flag is not even hasn't played a minute of college basketball yet. He won't play a minute of college basketball until November. But Cooper Flag has came through and gave them boys a pretty good natural. Is October? When it started October?
They have exhibitions and tournaments prior to the regular season.
Oh, I was talking about NCAA regular season.
No, Kyle, no, for Duke. He'll play. No, but it's before November. I believe it's October.
Okay.
But, I mean, you're not far off.
But like I said, that's about as far as I've heard. I don't know what's going on, but they need some help. Hopefully, they'll get everything together because the 26th, I think it's Saturday. No, it's Friday. 26th is Friday. That's when everything starts, and LeBron's coming out with the flag and everything. I hope everything is right, but it just don't. Like I said, it just don't feel right. When they be picking their 12, I just don't know what they be picking. I know they don't want to pick Jaylen Brown because they say he's outspoken. He's a Muslim. He agreed with Kyrie in the situation. They're not going to put Kyrie over there because Nike is the sponsor of the United States team, and they don't want Kyrie on nothing Nike-oriented. I can kind of see that. Now, those are not facts. Those are just allegations. Let's get that out of the way. But they're not playing up to their potential is what I want to say.
Let me say that. You're supposed to get the best players, right? In the NBA.
You're supposed to.
Okay.
Now, not everybody's going to agree to play them.
But once again, Kyrie, what he did this year, he up there with top 5 point guards, right?
Right.
Okay, Jaylen Brown got MVP in the finals, right?
And in the playoffs, exactly right.
So why the fuck they not on the team?
Because they don't fit the they don't help make them money.
Nope. A bullshit.
If you don't help make us money, we don't want you.
Why do you think they did Isaiah Thomas like that in '92? It wasn't just because he didn't get along with MJ and Bird. It was the fact that he couldn't make those people money. And he was a two-time back-to-back NBA champ. So all I'm saying is he was one of the best next to Magic. That's one of your best point guards of all time, and they didn't even pick him.
Right. So
Magic is number 1 and Isaiah's number 2. So at the end of the day, let's keep that a book. Kyrie is not going to follow. Kyrie's not going to follow the script. That's the reason they didn't put him in there, because Kyrie's talent is there. Kyrie's got a championship.
But
I can't compare 92. That's what I was trying to. I was trying to tell them.
I'm not saying comparing 92, but I'm speaking on it's real similar because you got 2 guys that's got championships. I'm just pointing out the similarities. 2 guys that's got championships. Both of them dudes rubbed the media the wrong way. Jaylen Brown and Kyrie Irving. Isaiah Thomas did the same thing. So again, it's a similarity to it. That's the reason they were left off, because championships are there, and you got Finals MVP, and you got great players in the league. It's just what it is. You can't knock that. Numbers don't lie.
We already talked about numbers.
Feelings, and that's all everybody about. And that's all everybody about is their numbers. This is what I was talking about when I was arguing with my homies, and this is how I'm gonna end the trash ass players. I kept saying we need more younger players. It was like, why we need younger players? I said because in 2028, the Olympics is in LA. That means we at the crib. We don't need no confusion at the crib. That's how I felt. So with all these old players, like Kevin Durant has a calf injury, which usually when they got a calf strain, sounds like an Achilles. Now, I'm not saying it's Achilles that he got, but usually when there's a calf strain, it sounds like an Achilles. I'm not saying Kevin Durant is not the man. Kevin Durant is the man. Kevin Durant deserves to be there. But if Kevin Durant ain't healthy, we need to get somebody younger, because we need to think about 2028. You can't just think about 2024. You got to think about 2028 when you're doing this.
But once again, if the best player, you need to get the best players. Forget all that. They don't make no money for all that shit. If they the best player, you need to get
about the money.
Okay, Blaze, that was on me.
They want the money because they don't. Because the one thing about the Olympics, they don't have to pay the players.
Nope.
That's the one thing about the Olympics. The players don't get paid. Everything is about endorsements. So everything is about the money. That's why you see them drop their Olympic sneakers. in Olympic gear.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about the money.
Must be the money.
I'm gonna let y'all go. Let's get to 35.
I agree with you, Blaze. I'm not saying that they're similar in game. I'm saying that they rub the media the wrong way. We already know Isaiah Thomas is the second greatest point guard of all time.
Tell them, Blaze, bro, they ain't got the best players, bro. Paolo ain't even there, bro.
Exactly.
Paolo could have took somebody. Y'all know how much I love Paolo, yo. Paolo's my guy. Paolo Guncherry.
Dennis, could you imagine Paolo and Anthony Edwards on the same court, bro, at the same time?
They was on the court together last year, but
I'm talking about
they needed a different coach.
I'm talking about
they needed, but they lost in the FIBA, so everybody was upset that they lost, and they didn't even get not a medal at all. They didn't get no medals, so everybody was upset about that. So they was like, "Oh, we need the Avengers. They need to call LeBron and Steph. We need the Avengers."
It's not.
So if we get if they screw up, so here's the thing: if they screw up and get a bronze medal like they did in 2004, like what happened with Bron, Wade, and them boys there, which was an embarrassment, it's gonna look. LeBron's legacy. Y'all can say whatever you want. LeBron is not gonna ever be able to be in that conversation with MJ and Kobe. I'm sorry, because both of them got 2 gold medals.
Lonzo Ball, man, I'm with you, Blaze.
So,
you feel what I'm saying?
All right. So, what's the certified, Ryan?
My certified player is the WBA All-Star MVP.
The WNBA All-Star MVP, Ayo.
Ayo. She had 34
How you say her name, Sharon?
Ogunbowale.
Oh, what?
Ogunbowale.
Her name is Arika Ogunbowale.
Arika Ogunbowale. All right now. See, I didn't butcher it because I would have butchered it and said something else. I didn't, but I said I'm gonna ask Sharon. I know she knows.
She had 34 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists.
She had 34 points in one half. She had 34 points in one half, play.
One half. Like in my Dennis home voice, it wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close.
This ain't gonna be close.
This ain't gonna be close. That's Buck Flair. This ain't even gonna be close. Shout out to Buck Flair.
Yeah, she's a beast, man. She's that girl. She was balling. She was in the zone.
So
you ever get in front of it and you're on defense, just say you sorry before she shoot.
She got her that.
She was balling.
Hey.
I got the WNBA All-Star game anyway. Just the whole All-Star game. Record viewership, well put on. The uniforms were dope. Halftime was dope. It was just dope. The whole thing was cool. The game was much more competitive and much better than the NBA All-Star game, which I made a real special note of that. At least they're still trying to ball. I don't understand what these damn NBA players are thinking, but I enjoyed it a lot. So shout out to the WNBA in general. Shout out to Asia Wilson because she's Asia. And shout out to Angel Reese. I swear I love Angel Reese. I really don't care about the people who don't like her, but I like her and I love her. I love her game. People want to talk about the way she shoots, but she is a banking off the backboard specialist. Mm-hmm. That's why it looks like she's not controlling her shot when she shoots, but she knows where that shot is going, and she's working. I can tell that she is working on her offensive game. There's a big difference between her since the beginning of the season and now. So she's on my certified player list.
Can we call Angel Reese the female Moses Malone because she's the female chairman of the boards? I ain't seen nobody control the paint like that in a long time.
I have to say that, yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I haven't seen anybody do the boards. She reminds me of Rodman on the boards. I mean, she is always there. It's like she knows exactly where that ball is going to be. She's got great hands. She rarely misses a pass. If somebody's sending her a pass, Caitlin kept dishing her the ball. She always caught the ball. I mean, Angel is gonna be good. She's gonna be better than Rodman was to me. I know she's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Period.
As a rebounder, I would say only reason why I said Moses is because Moses had an offensive game too. Dennis wasn't known for his offensive game like that, even though when he was in college he was. But
yeah,
I agree with you on that. That's sheesh. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That one there, she's gonna be a problem, and she's got a I think it's Leah Boston, right? Boston's up in Chicago with her too, right? Those two together, no, not Boston. What's the other girl's name from South Carolina?
Leah Boston's at Indiana.
No, it's Boston's at Indiana. It's the other girl.
You're talking about Camilla Cardoza.
Those two together are a problem in Chicago.
They are.
They are a problem.
And once Camilla gets the speed of the game down a little better, she really gonna come into her own. I mean, she's progressed too since the beginning of the season because she had that injury in the beginning. Yeah. So So shout out to both of them. They're on my certified player list. And the WNBA women, they beat the USA women. So that's to be say. That's to say something. I don't know what you say about that.
Olympic basketball teams are trash because it's politically controlled now. That's why.
True. So shout out to that one. And that's it.
But they said everybody kept asking about why Ayo wasn't on the Olympic basketball team, but she said she said on on Nightcap that she opted out last year.
She did last year when they were going through all the practices and stuff. She opted out, and I believe that she opted. Did she say why she opted out? I'm gonna tell you what I believe. Did she tell you why?
No. Let's hear the chocolate girl story.
My theory was that when at the end of the last season she had an injury. She was dealing with an injury, like a nagging injury that kept coming back. And I think she did that because she wanted to take the time to heal. I really think that's what it is. But nobody talked about it, but I believe that that's what it was. Otherwise, she would have stayed in there. I honestly believe, but she was outstanding. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there. If I think of something else in the meantime, I'll tell you again. But I can't remember. I didn't write them down this time.
All right, what you got over there, Zar?
We will stay in the league, man. We just shout out to the 2024 future World Series champs, best team in all of baseball. Philadelphia Phillies, the Monsters.
Hey, yo, now come on. That ain't what you do. What you jigged up. Don't you put that MLS East jigged on us. Fuck out of here. Cut this shit off right now. Hey, Ryan, you see this shit? You see this? What should I be coming right?
You see him and Ryan. You see what my cup says, so you already know I'm all about the Phillies not getting the championship.
Him and Ryan.
I'm just waiting to see y'all not get another one.
Ryan, you and Zari in cahoots. Y'all in cahoots against my man.
I did. Hey, Zar, I'm gonna tell you this. Though, Zar.
What's up?
I said that, and I told my dad this last week. I said, Dad, I know we the best team right now in baseball, but there's an NL East curse. Usually, who's ever leading, by the time September hit, they fall off the map. And I said, just look at the standings. Look how the Braves and the Mets is still right there in the standings, like only 8 games away. I said, 8 games ain't nothing in baseball. That's like 2 games in fucking football. That's nothing. I'm telling my dad, he was like, well, we smoking hot. Then I said, Pop, it's a curse. I said, I just wanted to finish strong because it's a curse.
That's what happened to y'all last year.
Yeah, we right.
No, they haven't. This happened to the Mets. This happened to the Mets, and it happened to the Braves. It didn't happen to us.
And we fell hard last year.
They both fell hard. Both of them. Both of them. Czar was on here gloating one year. Oh, the Mets, we the best team in the league. He was gloating. And I just sat back. I was being quiet. I was like, it's 162 games, Czar. I'll let you know. But it came in September. He just was. You ever see that meme when you see Homer Simpson go into the grass?
Yep.
That's how Czar was. I was like,
the bush.
Hey, I like our position this year. We're only 3 behind Atlanta, and we on the low key. Nobody expecting nothing from us. So I'm liking where we at right now. So.
Man, please, the Mets ain't been worth 2 dead fly smash for over 30 years. What you mean?
Like I said, we 3 games behind y'all. Y'all ain't gonna. We're gonna see.
Hey, but you know what? We already know the Mets gonna Met. It's just what they do.
Yeah, no. But that's when, hold on. That's when we're expected to do something. We're not expected.
Y'all say this every year.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
no. Hold on. Time out. No. Dennis will tell you.
That's why we don't like
say
the
every year.
Braves fans.
Hold on.
No, but hold on. No. He's right.
What does the media say every year?
No. But this year,
National League East.
Bro, we traded Verlander and Scherzer. We traded everybody this year. Hold on, you didn't let me finish. We are supposed to be rebuilding this year. And we got rid of all those contracts and got prospects. And now we went in the right way with the right players. We didn't go out and buy all this and buy all that. And we got Lindor. We went and got Severino. We went and got low-key starters that could play. We didn't go out and buy all them. Severino, they got back to his self. Sean Manaea. Like, we playing regular team baseball. I'm telling you. And we ain't expected to do nothing.
Bizarre.
Hey, Ron. Who this boy Red Rose? I know he an Atlanta fan. I just know he is. I bet my bottom dollar.
That's
another red bag shit too.
I'm just gonna say this. Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think all 3 teams get in. When all 3 teams are in right now, as according to the standings, and I think it's gonna make for a hell of a playoff.
I agree with you on that. But
I'm gonna say this. When your picture comes out, Czar, and the whole fucking stadium be excited. Kevin Garnett did that shit the other day, man. I was cracking the hell up, man. He was like, he says the coldest shit in the world. He kept telling that to Paul. He said, Lord, you gotta see it, Lord. And the picture came out, and they played the music. I was like, oh shit! It was like he come all the way out. Like, that's the coldest shit in the world.
Yeah.
I hope he. I'm gonna tell you like this. I hope he end up like the Wild thing. Just fuck everything up.
He won the World Series. What you mean? He won. I hope he do too, Dennis.
At the end of that season when they pulled that shit.
No, we lost that World Series.
No, not the World Series. Ask him what happened when they had Timmy Trumpet bring him out and he got all pumped up and whatnot against the Braves in that game that actually gave us the division. Ask him what happened.
Oh, yeah. We don't.
That was last year.
You're a bad boy. Here's the thing. I got to give him his props because he's one of the best closers in the game. Yeah. And hands down, any closer, you already know, it don't matter how good you are. Now, me being a Braves fan, I can tell you we've had pitching. Everybody know how the pitching was. When we had John Smoltz as a closer, we watched him win a ton of games, but we also watched him get blasted too at the end of games too, and big games. So again, they got one of the best closers in the league. I just hope that injury that he had and he sustained last year doesn't affect him later on in the stretch.
It's been mentally a little bit the first half of the season, but he's starting to get over it now.
Of course, when you throw 100 miles an hour with the slider and the fastball that you throw with, and those are his bread and butter that help him get that money, that right there alone would put him, that right there, it makes him a high commodity because a lot of people can't hit that dude. It's just the truth. Just like we ended up getting Raisel Iglesias. Everybody thought he was washed when he left California.
But here's my thing with y'all, and I'm just going to be real. And I know y'all did win when Acuna got hurt the first time, which shocked me.
We struggling.
But hold on. But now you telling me y'all going to win without him again and Strider? I don't see it, bro. That's a lot to overcome.
but we haven't even made any moves yet at the deadline. So we
that's all of us, right? You're right.
Yeah,
we
haven't made any moves yet. So
that's gonna be pivotal. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it depends on what the moves are, because if you remember, Alex Anthopoulos, we brought in Eddie Rosario, Jorge Soler, and then you also brought in.
Now y'all don't need no offense, bro. Y'all need pitching. Y'all don't need no offense.
Oh no, we know that because we ended up bringing in a pitcher with us too during that time, so it helps out. But
y'all need another starter, in my opinion.
I think y'all beat us. What y'all up 4-2 in the 6-game series on us, the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, we got y'all. We got y'all in the season, but y'all got us in the playoffs, and y'all did it 2 years in a row. But I'll just keep it a buck, and I'm a straight up fan. Philly is the only team that owns the Atlanta Braves in the playoffs, because we've only played them 3 times, and they've beaten us all 3 times. Back in 92, what was that, 91 that you guys went to the World Series, and then the last 2 seasons that we played y'all. So as much as I hate the Phillies, I hate the Mets more, but I got to give props to where props is due. They show up when it's time to show up. So that's how
I just want to let Red Rose know. You better not let it get to a red October. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ryan, don't give this fool no prop.
No. You gotta call a spade, bro. It's just what it is. You can't bullshit with it. But I got my player. Now y'all talked about teams and all this here. I'm gonna take it to college football for you. I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. You know, everybody know what that is. Your Philadelphia Eagles general manager is a Florida Gator, and he's been snagging us by the bunch. But I got to give it out to my boy Carson Beck, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. The numbers don't lie. You can sit there and shake your head all you want to. He went 12-0.
You went for a rude awakening this year, bro.
You going okay? Let me go ahead and finish.
Now he's coming in. Now he's coming in with all this hype and all this hype.
It's not even the hype. Dog, all right. I'm gonna give you this here. You don't win a state championship in the state of Florida, and that's where I played my high school ball at. And you get You get Mr. Florida football in the hardest division, playing against the Miami Centrals, the Miami Jacksons, the schools that you see that's nationally ranked, the IMGs knocking them boys off and winning at a school that didn't have a championship. He comes to Georgia. It was political, the reason Stetson Bennett started over him. Any dog fan to tell you that. Any real dog fan to tell you that. But Stetson got 2 natties. Thank you, Mr. Bennett. And I'm not hating on him, but here's the thing. You lose 2 of your best weapons. You don't have running backs in the backfield. You damn near throw for 4,000 yards. You have less than 10 interceptions on the season. And you have over 20 touchdowns. And you have a completion percentage of 75% and 69%. I'm sorry, 63% in the red zone. So if you're going to talk about these numbers, wait a minute. You're going to talk about these numbers or whatnot.
Hold on, Zar. I just got to ask a question. Hold on, Zar.
It don't matter. Your championship run is over.
Keep going, Ryan. Keep going. I want you to pipe that all the way up. Come on, Ryan. Pipe it up. Pipe it up.
No, it's not. It's not even hyping it up because the numbers don't lie. Dude played against 4 teams that were ranked, and those teams won their bowl games. The game that we lost was against Alabama. And the reason we lost that game, we didn't take advantage of the opportunities when they were presented, and it wasn't all on him. You can put that on the defense for giving up a wheel route. You can talk about the field goal kicker for missing 2 kicks, and then you can talk about the fumble that everybody tries to put on him, but it was a bad exchange by Dylan Bell. Carson Beck had 4 balls that should have been picked off. Now, I'm not taking that away from him, but at the end of the day, you don't step into Stetson Bennett's shoes and go 12-0 in the SEC like it's a wash conference or whatnot, and then you end up thumping, everybody. So at the end of the day, it's like this. He's got a full offense. He has no excuses. If he does not succeed this year, it is a complete failure for him in his college career as trying to win a championship. But it's not going to stop him from being a top tier quarterback going to the NFL in the draft. So that's all I got for you. So again, I'm gonna tell you this: 10 toes down.
It ain't gonna happen, bro.
It's already.
No. Oh, you said it. I'm sorry. I said it wrong. You said a top 10 quarterback. You ain't say a top 10 pick. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I say he's gonna be a top 10 quarterback. I'm not saying that because anything can happen during the season. He can get hurt. Anything can happen. We all know this. So I'm not gonna sit there and put the cart before the horse. But I am gonna tell you right now, I take my chances with homeboy. That's all I'm gonna say. He got to redeem himself this year.
I'm a Tennessee Volunteers fan. Just want to let you know that.
Tennessee Volunteers. Kick y'all ass anyway.
Yeah,
That's okay. We gonna put foots to y'all monkey asses this year anyway. We got something for y'all.
maybe
We got plans for y'all.
Maybe not. You better not let us
Nico,
win.
look, Nico ain't gonna do nothing against that pass rush this year. We can put some bread on that. Nico won't do nothing against that pass rush. We get
Listen, this is all I'm gonna say though. So you believe in your Georgia Bulldogs to the point that you believe that they will win the SEC?
I believe we're gonna have a top playoff spot. I'm not even gonna sit there and cut the SEC.
Top playoff spot means you have to win the SEC.
Again,
they don't have to. They don't have to.
You don't have to. That's the thing. That's what people don't realize.
A top playoff spot is top 4, right?
It's 12 playoff this year.
There's 12 teams.
It's 12 teams.
Right. So what's the top playoff spot? Let's get this out the way. What's the top playoff spot? What number? What number stop?
So the 4 top conferences, if they win their championships, they get an automatic bid for a bye week. But then you have the teams
that's what I thought a top pick is.
So here's the thing. So then you got to remember, you still got 8 teams left. So the top 4 teams get a bye week. Then you have your 8 teams that come in. You have your lower tier teams that barely get into the playoffs that are going to have to play away games in the playoffs at somebody else's home stadium. So then you have the 4 teams that are the second best teams in whatever conference that are going to be right there. So either way, if you're in the top 8, you're in the driver's seat because you either get a home game or if you're in the top 4, you get a away game. I mean, you're
top 8 and the top pick is not the same thing. Just want to let you know that top 8 and the top pick is not the same. Top pick means you're top 4.
That's Red that just said that, not me.
Red said that. Yeah, that's why I highlighted because Red's the fucking homer. Red's a homer for way back. He believes Georgia's the best state in the fucking United States. He might believe Georgia's the best fucking place in the United States in the world. You listen to him. Red's a fucking homer.
No, we're not saying that. We're talking about the team, bro. Now think about this.
Red is a homer. He ain't said shit else. He ain't said shit else but Georgia shit. He ain't said nothing else. He said he tied his shoes every way. All he been talking is Georgia shit.
I'm gonna give you this, bro.
Dennis,
with Tennessee, here's
shut up, Dennis.
the thing. Tennessee with Josh Heupel, y'all have one of the most explosive offenses in the country, and we got to see what Nico does when he actually has the live bullets, not people opting out. When he got the true dogs in front of him, not talking about Georgia, but I'm saying your front sevens that are gonna be top draft picks or whatnot. That's gonna be coming at him. Can he handle that pressure? Because he's actually finally getting ready to be the man at Tennessee, and y'all have some good receivers.
Yeah, we got Squirrel, we got McCoy. Yeah. But y'all ain't the school that I'm worried about when it comes to the front seven. Y'all ain't the school I'm worried about when it comes to the front seven. It's Alabama, and don't forget about Ole Miss. Like a lot of people sleeping on Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Ole Miss got a defensive tackle over there.
We're sleeping on them. Bro, they defensive court. So here's the thing about a Lane Kiffin team. Lane Kiffin is a guy that is he's very inconsistent. Think about it. He had to have his dad, God rest Monty Kiffin's soul. He had to have his dad to come in out from retirement to try to help his defense actually scheme to get right. They're not a bad defense, but let's be real. When you put an Ole Miss defense against an Ohio State, a Georgia, and Alabama, those teams struggle. Hell, even Tennessee actually exposes them and has over 300 yards against them in the air. Their secondary is the weakness. If you can get that ball off, is what it is.
Hey, are any of y'all thinking about the fact that the usual suspects in college football are not going to consistently be there every season now because of the portal and NIL and all this craziness going on? Is anybody else thinking about that? The usual
it depends
power,
on how you recruit,
the usual power. How can you can barely recruit anymore? Really?
Actually, you can.
No, you barely can recruit anymore. And
okay.
And I mean, certain people can for certain things, but it's nowhere near as easy as it used to be. And for that reason, you're not going to see the clusters of talent going to one school like you do a lot of the times before. It's not going to happen that way. And the colleges that are successful are not going to remain the same. It's not going to be a run of 4, 5, 6 years straight where this particular school is in the top 4 every year for all them years, and then they fall off and rebuild. That's over with, y'all.
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree with you on
I'm
that
on-
because here's the thing.
That's fine.
Alabama, I
You'll
gotta
see.
disagree with you on that because if you
That's
look at it,
fine.
Ohio,
You will
here's the thing.
see. You'll
Ohio
see.
State had okay. I'll give you this. Ohio State ain't going nowhere because they're consistently, minus the 1 year that they fell off, they've been consistently in the playoffs still, and that's going against the Alabamas, the Georgias, and many of these other schools. Texas is finally able to start recouping some things, but they're not there yet all the way. Alabama's not going nowhere because they still got the legacy that's there, and Kalen DeBoer actually still is a good recruiter. So they're still pulling in 4 and 5 stars even after Saban left, and they had that mass exodus. Georgia, we've lost over 30 players within the last 5 years going to the NFL. And Kirby Smart has been able to replace that, and we still have been a top team in this country. We have yet to have fall out of the top 5, really the top 4, since Kirby Smart has pretty much taken over since our second year in the national championship in 2017. So that's 6 years of success right there that we have. We only have 1 bowl game, 2 bowl game losses
That's
under
not what I'm
him
talking about. But
against Texas and this.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. Nice
but-
history lesson. That's nice.
No, but you saying
But that-
recruiting or whatever. Kirby's still pulling in 4 and 5 stars.
Hold it. That's not what I'm talking about. You talking about 4, 5, 6 years, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not going backwards. I'm talking about
You're
what's going
saying
to happen.
forward, but they're building for the future.
I'm talking about what's going to happen in the future. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not going to be as simple to replace players like you used to be able to do. You talking about how Kirby was able to do all? No, it's not going to be that simple. And you got to remember, this has only been the last 2 years that this whole process has come to fruition.
It's been 3 years with NIL.
It's been started. I'm talking about the transfer portal.
The transfer portal's been around for the transfer portal started in 2016. It's been around longer than that because Mo Smith was the first player to do it.
Not with the new rules. I'm talking about the latest rules that just started 2 years ago. That's what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying to you is just watch how that impacts who's going to be left standing at the end of the seasons. It's not going to be the usual suspects every year. I haven't been wrong about any of this stuff that I predicted about how this is going to go down for the past 6 years. I've been right. So I'm just saying to you, I'm not predicting who's going to be, what team it's going to be. I'm not doing any of that prediction. And the reason why I'm not anymore in college is for the reason I'm saying. You're not going to have the Georgias, the Ohio States, the Alabamas there every year. That crap is over. It's going to be so much more parity. Everybody said. Everybody's screaming, "Oh, this is so great!" It depends
on the money.
It's so much better parity. You're not going to see.
It's not even parity because what other schools? Okay, so
this is not my word.
No. I know what you're saying with what they said on ESPN and stuff. But here's the thing that ESPN has also mentioned.
No.
They've mentioned the money.
About ESPN. I'm talking about these just random people in these sports groups I'm in, and everybody who's telling me that I'm wrong. And I said, okay,
that's a random.
Just watch how it plays out.
But here's the thing: that's a random sports group that you're talking about. Here's the thing, and
Thank
for
you,
me,
Red. I have been right. I ain't been wrong.
No, I'm not saying
Go
you
ahead.
haven't. I'm not saying you haven't been right. What I'm saying is this
talking to Red
about. But here's the thing: what I'm saying is this: when you look at it, it's about who's gonna have the biggest purse. Because those schools that you said that they're not going to be there. Here's the thing: the reason that they're going to remain on top is because if you look at it, they have the most money, and most of these kids now are coming to these schools because of money. And the thing is, if you look at it or whatnot, Ohio State literally just paid for many kids to come from the SEC and some of the top players in the country through the transfer portal. They paid those kids to come there, so they're not going to fall off. Because of that portal and them being able to pay kids legally now, that's one of the richest schools in this country next to Texas, Alabama, Georgia, and a few of these schools that you're talking about. They're in the top 5 when you talk about millions and billions of dollars. So they're able to have a collective. All I'm saying is this. No. You can shake your head, but it's all about money. I can tell you that right now.
I'm not disagreeing that it's about money. I know this. It's nothing you can. There's nothing that you're telling me that I don't already know. I know all of that already. I'm serious. I don't know if Dennis or Ron has told you about me in the history of me talking about this subject for the last 6 years, for maybe longer. But I'm telling you what I know, and it's from doing the research and from talking to people who are actually doing the job. That's where I'm getting this from. This is not speculation. And what I'm saying, we all know it's about the money. We all know the people are going to go where the money is. You didn't hear me say that wasn't true. So there's no reason to even waste airtime saying it. We all know it's about the money. But what I'm saying is,
and again, a lot of us do have insight on that.
As much money as that. Let me tell you something. Nobody has that money that them oil people got.
And the thing is, they still can't. And the richest school is not Texas. It's Texas A&M.
Let me finish. I'll let you talk. Let me talk. I'm saying to you that nobody has more money than the oil people. Nobody. And you can say what you want about Ohio State. I know Ohio State. I'm from Ohio. That was my school. I went to Michigan State. I'm a Big Ten girl. I know how much money Ohio State does and does not have. And I'm telling you, yes, they spend a lot of money to get these dudes to come up there. That's great. I'm talking about what's going to consistently happen season in, season out. You're talking about what just happened this year. Okay, that's great, but that's not how it's going to remain. I'm just giving a caution. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
And then two
we
or
got
three
questions.
years down, when we look back at this, you're going to say Chocolate was right. She was on to something.
Well,
It always
we got a chocolate. I'm gonna just say this. We got questions to come. But we started this argument in 2020. And it's 2024. I just want to let you know. It's 2024. It's 2020. It's me and you. It's 2024. And I just want to let you know. It's been all right. It's been all right.
But and then,
all I'm gonna say is,
but I haven't been wrong.
I agree with you on that. My homeboy played.
Everything that I said was going to
I think it's honestly, Sharon, I'm not going to say you was wrong, but I'm not going to say I was right either, because it's just been all right. I think it should have, like I told you back then, it should have been a pay scale.
Yeah, but
should have been a pay scale.
But that's not okay.
I told you that back then. That's what I thought. I said it should have been a pay scale.
I'm not going to rehash my argument. I'm just going to say, watch what happens. And believe me, y'all, it's not going to be the same teams every year like it's been. It's not going to be.
Oh, no. That's old. I told you that.
The Blue Bloods are going to fade away. Like Saban, this is going to be the first year without Saban.
I like Red Rose. Red Rose, I just want to let you know, Red Rose. I like you, man. I like Red Rose.
Hold on. This is the first season without Nick Saban. The very first season. Mm-hmm. They had a mass exodus, but then you had some key players stay. Then they got some to come there, despite the fact that he was gone, which was a miracle upon miracles. Somebody got some money, because I was stunned when I saw that happened. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to be seeing Alabama always in the running. You're not going to be seeing that. You're not going to see Ohio State's always in the running. I'm not saying that this is not going to happen this season. I'm just forecasting over the next several years. That's how it's going to do. Those Blue Bloods, those usual suspects is going to fade away because of this so-called parity, because of money, because the kids are going where the money is. They don't give a damn about your program. They don't give a damn about the name. So the mystique of Alabama and Saban, that's gone, because it's all about the money. Because if I can go over here to the University of Washington and I can get more money, I'm going. Damn, damn the name. I don't care if nobody watches Washington, because it's way out there in the West.
So let me ask you this, because you just mentioned this, Sharon. You just mentioned this about Texas having that money. Here's the thing:
they do.
The richest school, it's Texas A&M that has the most money, not Texas. Texas A&M.
No, I'm talking about the state of Texas.
No, I'm not talking about the University of Texas. What I'm saying is
state.
What I'm saying, no, I understand the state. I live in the South. I'm from the South. I know this. What I'm speaking on is the schools, because again, you just mentioned schools are going to have this money. Texas A&M literally has the most billionaires that come out of their school.
Yes.
And they have some of the most upgraded facilities.
Yes.
They were able to buy a #1 class less than 2 years ago.
Yes.
And guess
they
what?
did.
They couldn't win anything at that time. And they had one of the easiest schedules. And it's due to the coaching. So, you know, and respect you for being a Big Ten girl, Michigan State. I got respect for y'all. I can't stand Ohio State anyway. Just giving it a book, even though my homeboy Maurice Wells played there, but can't stand them. But all I'm saying is, when you look at these schools, it's about it, like you said, it's gonna be who's gonna pay the most money. And at this point, a lot of people, and reason why we were saying, Red was saying in the comment, he said Georgia's gonna be in the runnings. People don't realize how much money that they have at UGA. A lot of people don't know that. And the crazy part about it is but here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize this. When Mark Richt was there, the reason they couldn't win and get over the hump, because a lot of those boosters and donors got tired of it and they stopped giving that money. So when Kirby got there and he got the facilities pretty much upgraded and everything else happened, it's gonna be hard. The reason I'm saying this, and I'm not saying disagreeing with you on this, I'm just using them as an example. The reason it's gonna be hard for them to fall off is because Kirby, the way he recruits, he's stacking these guys for the next 4-5 years, the way he's recruiting and bringing these kids in with that NIL money. So they're going to, I'm not saying they're going to win a championship every year, but they're going to always be in the runnings because they can actually fund having these kids. Oregon, to me, I feel like this. Within the next 4 or 5 years, Oregon probably going to steal one because of the money that Phil Knight he's cut a whole bunch of jobs at Nike. Just to fund this team so he can get a championship before he dies.
So you heard about that too. So I wasn't dreaming.
That's over. Think about it. That's over 5% of his company that he cut. He cut 100.
I know somebody.
20-something executives on the board.
Somebody who knows somebody,
and he cut some overseas ties
out there.
Exactly. And he said, "I want Dan Lanning to have unlimited funds." So when you have unlimited funds right now, with a school like Oregon, and I got to give respect to Coach Lanning because he came from our system, came from us. And the thing is, the way that he recruits, he was one of our best recruiters. He's building that team literally to be a West Coast Georgia because they literally bring in players like we do in the type of style. So again, at the same time, Red crazy as hell. He always been that way. But all I'm saying is this.
Shout out to Red, man. I like Red. Hey, Red, join us every Tuesday, Red.
Red,
I like Red.
Red, one of the funniest cats out here, bro. I know that he's been on my show a few times.
Dennis.
When does your show come? I need to know when your show come on so I can watch your show.
Yeah, I got to start watching your show, man. I feel bad that I don't watch your show. Brian didn't even introduce me to it.
Thursday at 8 p.m. I love y'all, what y'all do on here, man, because I've watched y'all a few times, and I was supposed to come on a while ago, but Ryan knew I had something to come up, but I really love y'all platform, man. Y'all do a damn good job.
Yeah, I'm sorry to disturb y'all interruption, but we got to get to these questions because
go ahead.
Only 30 minutes
it's 9:24.
Ryan,
you know I ain't ready with no answers on these questions, right? You know I ain't ready.
Sorry, you go to me first. You go to me first, Ryan. Come on, me first.
I'll
ready.
Make it up as we go along. But
my first question: name 4 NBA teams you don't think will ever go to the finals and win it.
You want 4?
Dennis.
All right, I'm gonna go Utah. Utah is one. I'm gonna go Atlanta, another one. The next one I'm gonna go after that is Houston, and they also got to go to a finals. I'm gonna say my 76.
Houston. Wait, hold on, bro.
Houston's already got a title.
No, he said go to the finals and win it.
I know.
Houston won it twice.
Okay, time out.
I thought he meant current. I thought he meant current. My bad.
Hold it.
I thought he meant current. My bad.
Ron, do you mean teams that have never won one yet?
Right.
Okay. So he means any team that has not won one.
But then we got to start over. What is Atlanta?
Let me go first.
Hold on, bro. When Ian asked that question in the chat to explain, I'm like, dude, reading is fundamental. How do y'all not get that, bro?
Let me go first.
No, because I thought he meant current. I thought he meant current team.
I was gonna say I can answer that for you.
Hold on, Dennis. Why are you assuming the question? Read the question. Why? Current's not in there.
My bad. I'll take it all the way. Let me just say, I'm sorry. My bad.
Go.
Be nice, Czar.
No, you go.
Czar.
Let me go.
Damn, Czar. Stole him out, Debo.
I know, Debo.
Okay, hold on. So the Clippers, because I'm starting to believe they're just cursed being the second LA team. I just think they have so many opportunities and
Clippers gonna clip
yeah
all the time.
So I'm going with the Clippers. I'm going with the T-Wolves, the small market Timberwolves. And I think Edwards is not going to have his whole career there as well because he's too big for that small market. Like Garnett got out of there. Minnesota will never win a championship. The Indiana Pacers will never win an NBA championship. It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
And lastly, the Charlotte Hornets will never win an NBA championship.
Wow.
I'm gonna add. Listen, I'm gonna take the Indiana Pacers off, and I'm putting Atlanta over there.
Atlanta won a championship
Atlanta's
in 1958, bro. They knocked off Bill Russell and the Celtics, homie. And it don't matter if it happened before you live.
Yeah, they have one.
And they hold on. And they knocked off the Celtics in they hate day. Something Philly couldn't do.
Ooh, damn.
I tell
we got one. We got one in '83.
Yeah, you got one, but you didn't do it. You didn't even do it. Listen, you got one, but y'all didn't. Y'all couldn't knock off the mighty Celtics in their prime like we did. So it's all good.
No,
I got one for you. Y'all forgot one. I got one for you. You got the Phoenix Suns who can't win one. You forgot about the Orlando Magic, and they've been 3 times.
I was ready.
And then you also have the Utah Jazz who haven't, and then you also have the New Orleans Pelicans who haven't won anything because they're newer to the league. But again, those are some other teams, and I think the Brooklyn Nets is the other one. But I take that back. No. I'm sorry. The Nets actually won an ABA. Yeah, never mind. They never won an NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets they didn't win.
No, the Brooklyn Nets didn't. It was the New Jersey Nets that won the ABA championship. Yeah, that don't count.
In the ABA, yeah.
Yeah, that don't count.
That's a lot. That's a lot too. That's why I thought it was current. I wasn't. I'm sorry. I take all that. Everything I said, I effed up. I was wrong. Let me just say that. I swore it was current because let me just let y'all know this.
Hey, Dennis, the voice. Hey, Dennis,
let me just say this. Let me explain all this. He said the question to me on Sunday, and on Sunday I was just sitting there and I was like, "There's a lot of teams that look like they don't want to fucking win. They ain't gonna win no more championships." That's what I was thinking. I didn't know this was ever in fucking history. I'm sorry, I was 100% wrong. Take all that back.
You can say what you want, but that trophy still is in Atlanta, bro. I get it, but it's still the Hawks organization. So that means you got to take it. Hold up.
Thank you, Red. No, that's why I like that nigga.
Hold up, Dennis.
No.
Dennis, that means you got to take the LA Lakers championships away too. That was in Minneapolis.
He's right. It's by the organization. It's not by the city. So
Thank you.
Right.
Because if you're gonna do that, because think about it. If you're gonna do that, you got to take the Lakers championships the way that they won in Minneapolis back in the day.
That's right.
Before they moved to LA.
And look, and you ain't doing that.
Exactly. So Red, you can kill that argument, dog.
That's what my team.
My Nets.
Get his ass, Red. Hey, Red. Get his ass, Red.
Wait a minute.
Damn, you always skipping me.
Yo, saying shit.
Did you sit back on that run?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna stand out my chair, y'all. My bad.
Anyway, the Clippers was the first thing that came to my mind. They will never win a championship. It's not the Hornets. I believe it's the Magic. I don't believe the Magic or the Jazz is going to ever win.
All right.
I can't say Minnesota never. I don't know. I can't say never, but the Pelicans, yeah, I don't think they're gonna win.
You don't think the Pelicans?
No, unfortunately. No. So I have Pelicans, Orlando. Who did I say? Utah, and the Clippers. Had the Kings won?
Yep.
Oh shit! Did I tell you leave the Kings alone? Did I tell you leave the damn Kings alone? I knew you was going to leave the goddamn Kings alone. I told you about talking about this.
No, so it don't matter. They won.
I done told you about talking about the damn Kings.
I don't even know when they won. That as much as history I know of the NBA, I can't even remember if they won.
Yeah.
When did they win? 1945. I mean, when?
A long time ago.
They won one NBA championship in 1951.
Mhm.
That was when they got it, and then they had a National Basketball League championship in 1946. They were the Rochester Royals when they won their championship. They won in New York.
Thank you for that history note. That was
My
long
next
before I was
question.
born.
My next question. Name the top 3 running back duo in the NFL right now, Dennis. Listen to
All
me.
right, I got it.
now.
Listen, I'm prepared. I'm ready. I'm ready for the top 3.
I don't
I'm
have
going
an
with
answer.
as duos. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers because they got a nice duo. I'm going with the Detroit Lions because they got a nice duo. And I'm going with the Miami Dolphins because they got a nice duo. That's my top 3 duo right there.
The Dolphins?
You ain't giving
The
me
Miami
name?
Dolphins. A-Chain and had 18 touchdowns last year.
That was last year.
I'm on my offense position. I've been studying. I don't know if y'all watching my 32 for 32, baby. I've been studying offense this year.
I've been watching.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, you know I'm getting ready to go. First off, you know I'm about to go with the hometown team. Give me Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. That's gonna be number 1 on my list right there. Algier broke a 40-year-old record that's been around. Mr. William Andrews, who's one of the best running backs that play in the league. You can put your thumb down all you want to. Numbers is numbers, baby.
Going
You can
down.
say, you can say that all day. Who's your squad?
The Steelers. Oh, do I gotta get my towel?
You know
Get your towel, baby. Get your towel.
Listen,
Lay that thing like it's fried.
it's
Get
okay.
your towel, baby.
Listen, I
Get
don't
your
have
towel.
listen.
I
I don't have no listen.
I keep my
I ain't got
towels.
no problem with the Steelers. Listen, we don't even play y'all. I ain't got no problem. Listen, Sharon,
You played
here's my
them this
thing.
year.
Hey Sharon, I don't have no problem with the Steelers because we don't see y'all like that. I actually got respect for y'all organization. It's these stinking ass pigeons that's up in Philadelphia I don't like. I'm gonna keep that a buck. Y'all bastards cheat in every playoff game, and it's been everybody know that.
Hey, well,
The only team that won up here and actually beat them soundly was the Tampa Bay Bucks that year. Everybody know that. Anybody that play a playoff game here, you gonna get robbed in Philly. The hell with
let me say this for the record. I don't hate Atlanta. I don't hate Atlanta. Hawks.
We not good enough for nobody to hate right now.
Yeah, I don't hate Atlanta. I don't hate Philadelphia. I don't hate them.
He's actually
But
a nice Philly fan. I can't stand. Listen, he's actually one of the cool Eagle fans. I live here in Philly. I done had to put pause on a few Eagle fans up here.
No, listen. I'm on record saying that Philadelphia has the worst, most
exactly. Everybody know that
in all of sports. And it don't matter what sports it is: baseball, football, basketball.
But here's the thing, though.
Soccer.
Hey, when you hit the one that talk, here's the thing I learned.
When it could be,
it could be
when
curling,
you
hit the one that talk the most trash,
bowling, tennis. I don't care what their fans.
Dennis, you know what I'm about to say.
Most disgusting fans on earth is in Philadelphia. That's it.
Dennis. Hey, Dennis, you know what I'm about to say. You know you hit the one that talk the most. Ain't nobody else gonna mess with you or whatever, especially if you put them down. That's
all right, here we go, man. Here we go.
Zard.
49ers, McCaffrey and Eli Mitchell. Number 1.
Eli Mitchell ain't doing shit.
Eli Mitchell.
If McCaffrey, hold up, sorry, be for real. If McCaffrey go down, Eli Mitchell will not get 1,000 yards.
Yes, he will. Can I finish, nigga?
He gonna get more than Derrick Henry.
Eli Mitchell. if Eli Mitchell would start on half the teams, Eli Mitchell's problem, Dennis, is health. He's injury prone.
He gonna get more than Derrick Henry.
He would definitely get 1,000 yards. So anyway,
I got one for you because I only had said
hold
one.
on, I only said one. Hold on, I got the 49ers. I got the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm including Lamar with Derrick Henry and Justice Hill.
That's not a running back, Jar. You cheating. Hey, you cheating.
It don't matter. He's a part of that. It don't matter. He's a third running back on that team.
I said Derrick Henry and Justice Hill, bro. You didn't.
Neither one of my towels is dirty.
Zar, I'm with you on that right there because they use him as a runner.
Hill. That's what I said. Then I said, but I'm including Lamar.
Those are.
And then my third is Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford down there in Cleveland.
That's
I like that one, Czar. I like that. I like that one, Czar. I like that one.
Well, thank you.
Because if Nick Chubb is not 100%, I believe that Jerome Ford can finish the job. I believe more in Jerome Ford than I believe in Justice Hill, than I believe in Elijah Mitchell. That's what I'm going to say.
Ryan.
As a matter of fact,
all right.
I'll let y'all go. All
right. I got mine because I said Tyler Algier and my man, and I said Bijan Robinson. I got number 2, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs out of Detroit. Nobody said nothing about them cats.
Detroit, Dennis did.
And then
I said Detroit. I always talk about Detroit.
Okay.
What up, though?
So, all right, I'll take. You know what? I'll take that back.
I ain't been there yet, but
I'll take. You know what? I'll take Detroit off of that. I gotta go. Unfortunately, I gotta say this here, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I gotta give it to the Eagles because they got Saquon Barkley and Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell's a bad boy.
Kenneth Gainwell can't get 1,000 yards. You know that.
Again, you gonna let me get my list out, or you just gonna sit there and you gonna just come at me? I'm not saying he's gonna have 1,000 yards. What I'm saying is he's gonna take the pressure off Saquon because Saquon was the only dude in damn New York. Let's get that straight. Saquon hadn't been able to be healthy because they've been whooping on his ass because he's the only weapon that they had. So again, let's go ahead and get back to it. I got another one for you. The Los Angeles Rams, Kareem Williams and Blake Corum. Something that's going to be a quiet storm. Now, last but not least, I got to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You got Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris. Those two are going to actually be quietly good, and they're going to put up numbers. The thing is, can they stay healthy? Because they play in one of the toughest conferences. So those are my 4. I had to give you some love, Sharon, because you actually you gained a little points of me when you trashed them Philly fans. Boy, I love that.
Wow. I'm on record. I've been saying that for years.
I just want to know, you going to the game week 2?
Nah, I'm gonna be here. I got a show I gotta host week 2, bro. But here's the thing, but you're more than welcome to come on to the show. Just don't hide if y'all lose, because we show up win, lose, or draw.
I've never. Everybody here can tell. Everybody here can tell. Hold on, sir. Ryan. Everybody here can tell you. I've never hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's you.
I've never hit.
Okay, I'm making sure. Wait a minute. I'm making sure I put the disclaimer out on your show while folks are watching this because
Ryan, let me also put another disclaimer out there. I host every Sunday. I host a Zoom party. I hosted a Zoom party the year we lost the Super Bowl. I was there. Ron was looking for me. Ron was looking for me because he couldn't wait to talk shit. And ask him. He got his chance to talk all the shit he wanted to.
Dennis, but you're rare. How many Eagle fans do you know? Let's keep.
I can't speak all of the Eagle fans.
You ain't got to. I'm gonna say it for you. Your fan base when y'all look. Listen, y'all don't have. If y'all lose on Sunday or whatnot, y'all fucking disappear like roaches in the projects in the kitchen when you flip the lights on. Y'all disappear and don't have a good word to say to nobody. Wait a minute, and y'all won't have a good word to say to anybody until Thursday morning. Y'all go 3 days with being sour as hell. And on the radio, I ain't never heard a fan base cry and moan as much as I've heard Eagle fans cry and moan. They sensitive.
Oh no!
Let me tell you. Let me tell you what's even worse. There's so many.
Hold it, Dennis. They're not worse than them damn Patriot fans crying.
Oh no, yeah, they are. I lived in New England. I lived in New England for a year and 5 months when I was stationed up there.
Worse than the Patriots? Guess who whines more than any other NFL team when something goes wrong? Them damn Washington, whatever you want to call them. I lived up there for 6 years. Those are the most whiningest. I have never seen such an inept team, inept fan base of an inept team feel like they are entitled to win shit. I've never seen anything like it. And the whole city, the whole Metro DC area shuts down when they lose. You should see people, they call off work, they close stores up. It's ridiculous. It's madness. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy.
Hey, Czar, do you agree with on that, bro?
Crazy.
Does Czar say it's preposterous?
Let let me give you
I don't
this
know,
example.
bro.
Do y'all remember when Steve Spurrier came to Washington to be the new
Yep.
coach?
Oh my God, that was my best time of the year. You hear me?
Do you know they did a special on the nightly 6 o'clock news? They stopped the news to do a 30-minute special talking to him and his wife because he was coming to DC. I could not believe. I said, "This is DC. This is the capital of the nation. Y'all cut the news off for this? Are you serious? I could not believe it."
Spurrier tried to pull that.
Oh my
Spurrier tried to
God.
pull that BS run and shoot offense he ran in Florida. That wasn't working in the NFL.
You're right. But did you see? You should have. These people said, "Oh, we in the Super Bowl. We in the Super Bowl."
They said that when Mike Shanahan got
We in the
there.
Super Bowl. I was like, "Y'all are some sick. Y'all ain't going nowhere."
Think about it. They said that when he got drafted.
closed
Remember?
school. The kids didn't have to go to school. The first day that he got there off the bus, they closed school. I kid you not. Schools were closed. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? For a coach of an NFL team, who cares? I was like, this is madness. I can't wait to get it the hell out of here.
Boy,
my next question: do some NBA owners?
I didn't get my answer again.
Damn, Ryan.
Go ahead, Ryan. My answer is just the Steelers, Steelers, Detroit, and I had San Francisco. That's it. Go ahead.
See, I had Chicago, the Lions, and Atlanta Falcons. That's who I had.
All right, dear. Go ahead, Ryan. I'm sorry.
I
don't want your wife kicking my ass. Let me say I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She won't do that.
I know it. That's my girl.
Do some NBA owners really care about winning a championship? And let me explain. Because a lot of NBA owners don't want to go over the cap to get the right players, in my opinion.
Right.
I told you I don't believe that it's teams that actually want to win.
What?
I don't believe teams actually want to win. Remember I told you that? Right. I don't believe teams come out every year wanting to win. I told you that a long time ago.
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of teams that don't care about winning. It's about the money.
Right. It's about the money.
Mm-hmm.
My damn Atlanta Hawks are a prime example of that. Them fools don't want to go over the luxury tax. Right. They want to be cheap. Listen, my damn Atlanta Hawks are so cheap or whatever. Like, they squeeze ketchup packets and put them in ketchup bottles. They too cheap to even buy a ketchup bottle. They don't want to go over the tax. They want to bring Trae Young in there for entertainment, but don't want to actually bring players in there that can actually help win. No disrespect to Trae, because he's a killer as an offensive player, but he don't play defense. We have yet to invest into anybody that's worth a damn. And everybody's talking about this kid, this Zach Richardson that we got, but at the same time, I'm looking at it like this. We've been fucked up since 1998. I'm just going to keep it a buck. We've been messed up since 98. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals with Joe Johnson and those boys and lost to a great Boston team who knocked us off. And then we go to the and we lose to the Bucks. Again, we're going to fall off like we've done for the next 20 years, and then we're going to probably rise back up and then go right back down. We ain't worth two dead flies smashed. And I'm a diehard Hawks fan. And I'm quick to tell you that.
Now, to me, I could be wrong, but did the Warriors go over the cap when they were winning?
Say it again?
Did the Warriors go over the cap when they were winning?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so if they did it, why the fuck Atlanta Hawks owner afraid to go over the cap?
Because all they're caring about is the money. They don't care about winning the championship.
And they want to try to build. They want to try to build a team
that own the Knicks. He didn't care about winning no championship. He a billionaire. He just wanted to keep his money.
But shit
changed.
He
Madison Square Garden. He don't care. He gonna make money forever. I don't need y'all. I got money.
Shit changed when Charles Oakley got in that fight with Dolan. All that changed. Because think about it. You don't. Here's the thing. You don't piss off one of the legends, and he know he was gonna lose money. So he had to put a winning product on the floor. When you get Spike Lee saying, I ain't coming back to no games no more, you know that's money lost.
Finally.
But it's sad to say it, but it took for Charles Oakley whooping security's ass for them jokers to actually make moves to help them win.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But
I just wish my Hawks would do the same thing.
To me, if I'm an owner, I will go over the cap, get whoever the fuck we need or want. And the Hawks,
because I want rings. That's what I want.
Right.
Thank you. I don't want entertainment.
Right. I don't want entertainment. I want to win that trophy at the end of the year.
Right. Tell it. Here's the thing. You've been a Falcon fan for a long time. I'm just using this as an example because it's not the only sport that was spending money, and right now we're the only baseball team that's got a cap, which is ridiculous. But let's just be real. The only team that's willing to spend money in the city was the Braves. Now that Arthur Blank is in a position where he's got competent people in that office, he's gonna spend money. The Hawks front office has yet to understand that you got to spend money to make money. You don't just put somebody entertaining out there just to entertain folks shooting half-court shots like a seal bouncing the ball or whatnot. My thing is start spending money to bring players in because we need rings. I mean, that's what we need. We don't need entertainment. The only entertainment we want to see is them hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy one day. That's what we want to see.
And like when we gonna get there? Every year they say, "Oh, we're gonna do the best, what best for the team." A bullshit. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing.
Do you think that they will ever change that though?
No.
I think they need. I think a security guard need to go ahead and they need to jump Dominique Wilkins in there one day, piss him off, get a fight started so we get some controversy with the media, like they did Charles Oakley or whatnot. Maybe and piss them off, say, I ain't coming back to no more Hawks games until y'all start winning. And maybe that might prompt folks to do it because
see them Atlanta
I'm just joking.
Them Atlanta people too bougie. They too bougie. They ain't gonna do nothing.
The owner,
you got an open invitation to come to my show. Even though you were still a fan, you got an open invitation to come to my show because you just said something I've been saying for the longest. Thank you.
They bougie. That's why I don't live there right now. I had opportunities to move down there. I ain't going to go down there.
But it changed when you had a lot of out-of-towners move and get stuck. That's the reason why.
Well, they claim that it's different down there now. I doubt it.
It's not. Here's the thing. It's a lot of out-of-towners that get stuck in Atlanta that don't move out of the city. You understand what I'm saying? You get New Yorkers, Chicago, Detroit, all these people moving. It's kind of like Phoenix, Arizona. The difference is the cost of living is a lot higher, and most of your residents that are born and raised there, they live outside in the suburbs now. You still got a few folks that live in the city.
Yeah, the damn barber shop.
It's expensive as hell.
Too.
But let's just keep this a buck though. But here's the thing, that's just all our fans. The only fans that actually get a little rowdy are Braves fans. But when you and Dog fans, but Falcon fans, we got too many of y'all Steeler fans coming in our stadium taking over because these fools don't want to show up.
What do I say? What did I say, Ron? Every season, what do I say? The Pittsburgh Steelers has 32 home stadiums. Yes, we do. We are at home in 32 stadiums.
But you know what's bad? Philly and
That's
Dallas
because
are just
we travel well.
Philly and Dallas are just like y'all. They travel just like that. And what's surprising is Browns fans travel that way too. That's what cracked me up. I said, y'all been bad for this long, and it's a ton of y'all. I don't get it. It's like it's a ton of them everywhere they go.
Not like Steelers fans, honey.
Oh yeah, Raiders fans.
I don't know about nobody else.
These towels show up.
Let me just say this. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know about nobody else stadium, but I was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And I shut it down. That's all I want. I was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and I was in there singing "Nah, nah, nah, nah."
Which game did you go to?
Hey.
Hold on. Which game did you go to? Did you go to Devontae Smith's first game where he caught his touchdown in the corner? Okay, I was about to say because I know you ain't shutting nothing down when Julio ran that 4th and 1 slant on y'all monkey asses and won on Monday night.
Ain't nobody care about that.
Yeah, you don't want to say that about that.
Ron.
Huh?
Did he just say Julio? Is that what he said?
Julito. That's hold on. We call him Julito in Atlanta because of that bad foot of his. That's Julito.
Ryan. I'm looking at you, Ryan.
Yeah, I said
Julio, the Hall of
Help
Famer.
me, Ryan. You know, it's right here on the tip of my tongue. I'm not gonna
I
say
know.
He's a Hall of Famer, Sharon. Leave him alone. Sharon, you're supposed to be turning a new leaf here.
No, Sharon. I'm gonna tell you this here.
myself.
Julio was good for us,
Let's
but
move on, guys. Let's
no.
move on.
That's all I'm gonna say.
trying to
A
be
lot of
good.
Falcons fans give me grief on this.
I'm trying to be good.
You know what? I'm gonna let you be. You know what? I'm gonna let you be good because you know what? I would love for you. Look, I would love for you to say that on my show. I'd love for that to happen. See, I don't mind stirring the pot on the show. We need a little bit of pepper in there.
All right. Well, I'll come on. I would gladly come on.
Make sure you have on there. And when you on there, you talk about Derrick Henry, you talk about Julio Jones, and you talk about Barry, and you talk about Barry Sanders. You talk about all three of them on one show. I can't wait to see.
You're not right.
Listen.
Let me go to my next question.
Yeah, go to your next question because I'm gonna say if you say something bad about Barry, that's a problem.
Let's go.
Not Barry Sanders, not Barry. Barry Sanders.
You can talk about
next question.
I don't mind talking about Barry Sanders.
Next question.
He's not the greatest running back ever.
I never said he was. I think he was
I'm not saying that you say it.
Yeah.
But some other folks say it. I ain't gonna name no names. But go ahead, Ron.
My next
we got like 2 minutes.
Who had the better coaching staff? Back then, Dennis. Back then now.
Okay.
Between
I don't think you're supposed to be saying this question, sir.
Go ahead.
Green Bay, who
Green Bay Packers. Back in the day with Andy Reid, Mike
Holmgren.
Mike Holmgren.
Or the 49ers back in the day. Bill Walsh coaching staff. Which one?
Can I go first?
Yes.
This is a no-brainer. It's San Francisco all day, twice on Sunday.
I'm not responding. Ain't no need to respond. I agree with her wholeheartedly.
Next question. I told you when you say you want questions to get people out of their seat, I said, Ron, don't ask that question. You looked at me and you said, okay.
Ron, do you know how many head coaches came out of that Bill Walsh system? Let's just be real. Do you know how many head coaches came out of that Bill Walsh staff?
I know it was a lot.
Yeah.
I give you 3 of. I give you 4 of them right off the top. George Seifert, who won a Super Bowl in Frisco. Mm-hmm. You had Mike Shanahan, who was assistant offensive coordinator at that time. Mike Holmgren, who you mentioned for Green Bay, and then you also got Sam Weiss, who took the Bungles, but they were the Bengals at the time to a Super Bowl. So and God rest his soul, the legendary Denny Green, respected Mr. Dennis Green.
Say it, Dennis.
Ray Rose.
Say it, Dennis.
They are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. And you want to crown them, then crown
them. Forever.
Somebody was going to do
it. Shout out, baby. Shout out to the late Dennis Green.
Dennis Green, man.
Shout out to him.
The lady
and his family.
I'm going to give you a quick little something. The lady who I had on my show last week, her name is Miss Dolores D. Todd or whatnot. She was the first African-American woman to be the commissioner of the ACC. She started off at Northwestern as a track and field coach. Dennis Green was one of her best friends, and they were Big Ten. They were Big Ten. So at that time, they were and what's old boy name? Ron Meeks was there too. So a couple of those folks, they were like the only school that had all those black coaches there at one time. And Dennis Green won at Northwestern. So if you can win there, you can win anywhere. Period.
That's true.
And she did that too. So shout out to Miss D. Todd and rest in peace to Mr. Dennis Green, man. So if y'all get a chance, y'all got to check out that interview, man. She was dope.
Sharon, I made sure I don't forget about you now.
She started off.
I didn't make it too now.
It's San Francisco.
We got 5 minutes, Ron. Next question.
Do you think Stephen A. Smith is for the culture?
Let me go first. Yes. Yes, he is.
Hell no.
Yes, I've seen that man in person. Yes, I've seen him. I know what he does. I know what he does here. I know what he does back in Philly. I know what he does in New York. Yes, he is for the culture. I don't give a damn what people say. People say he vilified black players. Oh, he always talking about black player, blah, blah. No. It's not about skin color. And when the stuff that he says, he really believes that he's right. He's not saying it to be mean and hateful. He's just doing his job. But people don't believe that. But that's all right. I'll defend him to a fault. I don't agree with everything that he says.
Yep.
But as far as being for the culture, he damn right is. Yes, he is.
All right. Ryan.
I'm not disagreeing at all. She answered it. Go ahead. Next question.
Dang. Dennis. All right. Do you think Texas Longhorns will succeed in the SEC this year? Sharon.
You see,
Texas
Longhorn.
I got them making the playoffs.
I was gonna say they'll succeed. I don't think they're gonna win it all, but they're gonna be.
I don't have them making the playoffs. They're in the SEC this year. They moved.
They're gonna be competitive.
Right. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They're not in the Big 12 no more.
They're not running through a weak conference this year. You got to understand. They ran through the Big 12 like diarrhea, man. You actually got teams. Think about it, and you can't just. Here's the thing.
I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. I'm just letting y'all know. They're gonna be one of the 12. That's all I'm telling.
Oh, that's right.
It's a difference. They're in a different conference, bro. Do you know how much?
They're gonna be one of the 12.
Dennis, I want you to really think about this. Do you know how deep the SEC is?
Listen. Hold on, but they got Liberty as one of the 12.
In a week,
because that's no. But that's because. So then, hold on. This is how it works. So the Power Four that used to be a Power Five. Now it's the Power Four. Mm-hmm. The winner of the Power Four gets four. That's 4 teams, right? Then they call it. I forgot what they call it, but the other 5 or 6.
Group of 5.
Group of five. It's like the other, like the MAC, whatever, all the Atlantic, whatever. And the winner, they're gonna take the best team of that one group of 5. They get an automatic bid, and then there's 7 at large, it can be anyone, which obviously is gonna probably be the next best 7 teams in the country. So the only reason they got Liberty, hold on. So the only reason they got Liberty, Dennis, I saw that too, is because they got them winning that Group 5 of the small conferences.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know they're gonna be winning the 12.
Dennis, you got to think about it. Alabama ain't going nowhere just yet. They still there. We're there. They got to play us. Ole Miss is there. Here's the thing. Texas lost to Oklahoma last year that they shouldn't have. But let's keep this a buck. They're not going to be able to play one tough game and get like 5 or 6 cupcake games. You got to realize there's competition up and down in the SEC, bro. It don't work like that. It really don't. And the 2 best conferences is the SEC and the Big 10. Now that you add the power schools that were in weaker conferences over to these conferences, now you're getting ready to have the SEC was already known for chopping each other up during the season. Everybody knows that. But now the Big 10 having power schools to come in, it's getting ready to be more competition over there as well. So when you talk about these conferences and these schools coming in, it's not going to be as hard.
It's going to be a cluster.
I know y'all don't care about spring, how they rank spring, and all that. As currently constructed, Texas is the number 3 team in the country.
Yeah, of course.
Man,
they got a
Heisman don't mean nothing until damn November. December,
They got a Heisman candidate too, one of the leading Heisman candidates.
And that's if he can stay healthy.
I don't think he's going to win. I'm just saying.
Even if he don't, they got Archie behind him. It don't matter.
Archie hadn't even taken a snap yet, bro.
Right.
That's all right.
You just Archie going off the name, dog. He ain't even stepped on the field yet, so he ain't even got no clout yet.
That's 7 o'clock.
Just if you got a name don't mean a damn thing, especially in the SEC.
Did you feel that way the other year when Stetson Bennett? If Stetson Bennett would have got injured and Carson Beck would have came in, you would say the same thing?
Stetson Bennett.
I'm asking you a question. Would you have said the same thing?
We never claimed Carson like that. Let's get that straight. We knew Carson could throw and he could play. We all said that. We was straight if Stetson would have went down because we was loaded. No lie, we was loaded on both sides of the ball. So if you want to make that argument, we can.
It's 10 o'clock.
Right.
What?
Yes, it is 10 o'clock.
Go Green.
Nobody care about no damn Green.
Hey, go Green.
Hey, the Phillies actually might win the National League division this year.
Go
and maybe a playoff series.
Spartans. Can't
Damn
wait
I
good
see you,
dogs,
Philly.
baby.
I just want to let you know, before we get out of here, I just want to let you know.
The hell with that.
Right.
Damn good dogs, brother. You know what it is. You see it.
I just want to let you know,
Yes,
Ray.
sir.
I ain't got none of my hats down here. You lucky. Lucky I put all my hats upstairs. You know, I see you as a Philly hater. There's a lot of Philly haters in Philadelphia, so you got a lot of crowd with you. Just want to let you know that, all right?
Hey,
And
shout out.
Red Rose, we glad to have you, Red. Thanks
Glad
for
to
coming
have
on,
you,
Red. And don't be no
Red.
stranger,
You
Red.
Red worse than me.
Make sure you DM me and don't be no stranger, all right, Red? Just want to let
Hey,
you know that. DM me,
shout out,
don't be no
shout
stranger.
out, shout out to our beloved Adam Aflagui and the birthday.
That's right. He just had a baby. Happy birthday! I mean, oh, my God. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Happy
God
birthday.
bless America
Congratulations.
on that.
That's right. He had a
Had
baby.
a baby. That's good.
Happy,
Adam
happy,
had a baby.
Congratulations.
He's a father now, so you gotta make sure you get that milk and them diapers. Stack up on them diapers, play. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Stack up on them diapers.
Up and wipes.
You don't want to have that conversation 2, 3 in the morning. We don't have no diapers. That's the dumbest conversation.
Sure don't.
Y'all have a good night. All right.
Bye, y'all.
But like
y'all have a good night.
The show, and shout out to my homeboy Ryan for coming.
Yeah.
Glad to have you,
Shout out to
Ryan.
Pops and the Henry brothers.
Hey,
Shout out to Pops and the Henry
I
brothers.
try to pop in when I can with y'all. I really love what y'all doing on this podcast.
Just contact me. Just inbox me. I'll come on your show.
Ron's gonna get me Ron's gonna get me both of you guys' information because I'd love for y'all to come on. And I want Czar to come into the show too, man. So
my man Czar. What's up, Czar?
So here's the thing. So for those who don't know what the show is, it's called the Birdcage LLC. We're on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. We do, we talk Falcon football, but we talk football in general. But Falcon football, we also do interview segments called On the Perch. We've had some NFL Hall of Famers to come through, some former commissioners from different conferences and former Hall of Fame coaches as well from the HBCU level as well. Shout out to my HBCUs out there and graduates.
Aggie Pride. Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute. So since you said Aggie Pride, we had one of your former coaches that won y'all national championship. Mr. Bill Hayes has come through my show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
North Carolina A.
He was North Carolina Central University alum, but he won y'all 2 national championships at A&T. So respect.
My parents are both graduates of A&T. So,
but hold on. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Respect to that, but it's all about them SU Jags down in the Bayou, baby. 9 national championships. You know what it is. But as you can sit there, throw them thumbs down, but them Bayou boys ain't playing, baby.
A&T is the greatest HBCU of all.